Hey Judy, James Margarelli here, Elvis Tree Climber, into the job video. So, I pulled one bush out over here from my machine, and what came out is this black thing. And what the black thing is, it's actually part of a valve system here. So these are pep tanks. They go under around, they look like big peanuts, and they're probably down about 6-7 feet. Now all the sewage from this house goes into it. Like any septic system, they have what do you call that stuff? I'll think of it in a minute. Microorganisms. They put stuff in like yeast, and it eats all the, organic material up. And then what that is, it's a shutoff valve to that right there. So if they're working on the road and they have to cut this line where all the sewage goes to, there's not a big pumping station. What happens is this valve be turned off, and then they could open this line here. But when this right here senses void, where the road isn't pressurized, that means the other side of the system is sucking towards the sewer plant, and this will start pumping out into that. So if this is damaged, there's the casing to it, and there's actually a cap right here in the sand under there. So somewhere in there is that valve. If that is damaged, there's no way to turn this system off. So what will happen is all the pep tanks in the neighborhood on this side of the road will start pumping out, and everyone's sewage will start coming out this hole here and filling the swale. Welcome to Florida. All they'll do is come by and fix it by hand and start chewing their fingernails. They won't call the EPA, nothing like that. But anyway, moral of that story, it's one pine stump. I was gonna rip this pine out, but I know the valve is there. And this pine stump pretty much is your property line. There was a stick sitting right next to it. I'm gonna show you another one. So we took all this out right here between there and there. Give a nice straight shot. We trim the trees back on her side, and you'll see straight ahead, there's a little flag, a little stick in there. See a little orange flag in the middle of the screen? Oh, now look at that part of the plant. I'm going to zoom back out and see, so you're nice and straight there for your fence. Okay? Your mom came out. Greg was trimming the bush, and she told him how she wanted it, so we did it. When I was talking about this moss, I was saying that moss grows fat on a rolling stone. That's not how it used to be. Well, this signifies that this tree isn't growing. And it does, and it's not that, you could if you want to spend time and pull it off, but I didn't say I was going to. What that is lichen, and this is the kind of lichen that the reindeer find under the snow. This is also lichen, little white dots and green dots. And what a lichen is a symbiotic relationship between an algae and a fungus that makes one living organism. So that's what that is. And I didn't tell you I was going to pull it off. I think your husband or somebody, it was Tony, he said, I can cut all it off. I'm like, if you wanted to, but really, the tree is never going to do good. You might be able to start fertilizing the ground. If it fertilizes, maybe it might take over. If you want to know a licensed arborist number, I can give you his number with the fertilization. Also, I gave your mom a number for Saul. As a kid, that he knows where to get trees at, and he plants them. I said why nothing grows here is because it's all sand. You have to invest in your hole. So this right here should have been dug way out. Good soil and fertilizer should have been put in, and the tree should have been planted in that soil. Then they would have flourished. All right, so here we go all the way over to your property line. Prickers, my guys didn't want to pick those up. Right here on this stick, this little thing goes to here. This is your property marker. So here, it goes right to the end of the stick. So where this stick is, this is actually your property line. So from there to there, you're open. Little bushes might be a little bit on your side, but the fence guys can tend to those. This line of trees and stumps and everything is gone. So anyway, mission accomplished. Another job well done. And I'll go ahead and upload this to YouTube, and your mom will send me some videos. And I'll talk to you later when I get in tonight. See you later. Bye.